Grounder's usual tummy dial is missing. How is Grounder able to open the door on his chest without fingers? Kids, don't try this at home. That didn't kill him. So apparently, it is possible for a robot to shake off some bolts when it is scared. I think the area within the string holding the label on Grounder's back is wrong again, but it honestly was hard to tell.
Any woman on Mobius will be proud to be Mrs. Robotnik.
Scratch and Grounder would be fantastic at CinemaSins just by these faces.
Okay, so I'll build one, a robot wife.
But Buzz, remember what happened with those other robots you built? Breezy and Robotnik Jr?
They aired this episode before Robotnik Jr. So for anyone watching these episodes in air date order, they would not know who Robotnik Jr. even is.
They were nasty, scheming, and rotten.
I know. Perfect. Until they turned against me.
It does make me wonder how Scratch and Grounder, as well as Coconuts and a lot of other robots Robotnik has built, remained loyal to him. I would say it could be because of how he built his robots, since some of them look like obvious robots and the others look like real Mobians. We see in the first episode that Robotnik used a machine to create Scratch and Grounder, and in the episode Robotnik Jr., we see Robotnik built Jr. by hand, which could imply that the robots built in a machine will stay loyal to Robotnik, while the hand-built robots do not. Although 20 episodes later, Scratch and Grounder use the machine to build their own robot, and yet he turns on them by the end. What exactly determines if the robot will stay loyal to his or her creator? How did Scratch and Grounder even get all of this footage recorded? Also, these recordings are not all perfect recreations of these past episodes in terms of dialogue and location.
I want them.
But why?
I'm going to take off their heads and see where they went wrong.
You could also reprogram them to be loyal to you again.
The renegade robot detector's locked onto Junior!
How can that detector tell the difference between a renegade robot and a loyal one?
Hey, Junior! I thought you quit messing things up with graffiti!
This isn't graffiti, Tiny. I've gone good. I'm just giving the playground a fresh paint job. And it's dry.
Paint doesn't dry that fast. Also, the rabbit in the center lost his tie and face. Also, the rabbit was facing the other way before, and he had a red belly. And what is up with this slide? Junior sprayed the seesaw with red paint, but it appears purple.
Activate the Sandman Slinger!
What is pulling this pillow back? Did Robotnik build a robot that could turn invisible? That crash landing should have totally killed Junior.
I keep telling Junior he's too skinny. That wouldn't happen if he ate right. Like me.
You do know that Junior is a robot, right? Also, as painful as it is for me to say, eating ice cream is not eating right. Grounder's back label again. The screen on this computer is not positioned right. Grounder loses his yellow collar. Scratch and Grounder managed to get into Breezy's studio pretty easily. Seriously, are there no security guards? Didn't the door on the top used to have a brown stripe?
Well, how do you like that? My two favorite robots, all nice and cozy.
Sonic, my hero. I knew you'd save me.
Breezy got a lot shorter since her last appearance.
I even wrote a poem about you. I miss my Breezy, I miss her a lot. But it makes me queasy, 'cause she's a robot.
Oh, Sonic, you're so sweet.
I don't think it makes me queasy because she's a robot is sweet. Staircase with no railings.
And I planned a special honeymoon at Robotnik Cliffs.
But that's not Robotnik Cliffs! It's Robotnik Falls!
It is now, but I'm gonna get rid of all that unsightly water. I'm not taking any chance of Omeletta getting wet and short-circuiting.
Then why don't you build her to be waterproof? We either had seen or will see that your other robots can go in the water just fine. Again with the bolts. Omeletta's arm is hanging off of the table. Who has picnics in the snow? Also, where is all the food? Did they eat it all already? Did they ever have food? Can Breezy even eat? I know she said chili dogs were her favorite food, but she was acting back then. Junior's nose is the wrong color.
See that big hole? I'll pretend to fall, and you can pretend to save me.
Then she'll think I'm a hero too.
Right!
But what if I blow it and you really fall?
How can I really fall when I can really fly?
I can't believe that Tails thinks he can fool anybody into thinking he can fall, especially Sonic, who has known Tails for a long time.
But it could never work out between us, Breezy.
Why not?
I'm a hedgehog on the go, and well, after all, you are a robot.
Tell that to Robotnik. Setting a bad example. That tree and log should have caught fire.
Aha! Here's the problem. Junior's nasty neural net link is on the fritz. No wonder he went nice.
That explains Junior, but what about Breezy? What happened to Omeletta? Also, Grounder's back label again. 3 times in 1 episode.
Let's see if I can nail 2 bird brains with 1 stone.
That didn't kill them. Also, Scratch and Grounder switch places. Did the rock get bigger? If Omeletta put the hairdryer into Robotnik's mouth, how did his clothes blow up and not him?
And I'm gonna tell everybody you wear polka-dotted underwear!
I hate that hedgehog!
So what happened to Omeletta after this episode? Did she file a divorce on Robotnik? Did he send her to Scrap Valley? We never see her again, but Robotnik does mention in a later episode that having a robot wife didn't work. I know that Tiny should have looked before he went down the slide, but Tails shouldn't have been standing there to begin with.
Where's my lunch? Where's my dinner?
I hate that hedgehog!